Hello and welcome to the Dragonfly Cottage. So we're going to be doing our general monthly reads for the different star signs for the month of May 2023, and this video is for our Geminis. Okay, so let's see what Gemini, or what we have in store for Gemini. Okay, just give the cards a bit of a shuffle up. Oh, feelings we've got coming in. Let's see, what have we got happening? Getting a bit of confusion coming through at the moment, but we'll see if we can just clarify that a bit more. Okay, so for this reading, we're going to be starting with the base of, as I always do with the oracle cards, we'll start with 4 to give us a foundation for the reading with 4 oracle cards. And we've got for the current situation, the past influences, our future guidance and influence, and our hidden messages. Okay, so for Gemini, what have we got? In our current energies, we've got a bittersweet farewell. So we've got something coming to an end here. And it is, even though it is an ending, it's going to be seen as a step forward into a new beginnings, and it's something that has had to come. That's my puppy dog stretching in the background, you can hear. So it is something I can feel that it's had to come to an end so that you can move forward. And even though the ending, there is some sorrow with it, there's also going to be quite a lot of joy, because you know that you're going to be stepping forward into this new venture, new relationship. There's something new that's been bubbling under the surface for a little while, and it's all coming to fruition at the moment. So we've got our past influences, and this is a great card that's coming next to our current energies and situation. So we've got the new buds, the nurturing tenderness. And so what this is showing is that you have laid down a lot of work to progress yourself forward into this new venture or new relationship, new way of lifestyle, whatever this new thing is that you're embracing with all of your heart and all of your energy. And you have laid the foundation, and now you're going to be reaping the rewards from that. Okay, the Wu-Wang, the wild pure of heart. So this is a future guidance. So this again is supporting the decision that you have made to progress from the old and into the transition into the new, whatever that may be. So there's going to be a lot of adventure coming with this new situation. I can see that it's almost like a lifestyle. I think it's a lifestyle change that you have actually decided to do. There's a lot of change happening. There's going to be it's going to be a lot of hard work, but it's going to be a lot of joy coming from it, a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of socializing happening with this new beginnings, this new life that's coming in. So far that's really good, positive reading coming in for the decision that you've made in recently to transition into this new you. And now we have the chosen one. These are the hidden messages. And what I'm feeling from this is just always remember, as you know, you're going to be going through a lot of activity. You're going to be very busy. But just remember to always look after you, because you're going to, you run the risk of burning out, in that you're putting all of your energy and focusing really hard and working really hard, that you may actually come to a bit of a brick wall with all of the work that you're putting in. You really need to remember what it is, why you're doing it, and where you actually, you know, the difference that your life has become, like where you came from to who you are now. And that's the reminders you have to keep reminding yourself as you're progressing through this. And for the month of May, it's going to be very important, because you're at the new beginnings. Everything's new, exciting, and you're going to want to just keep moving forward and forward and forward. But just remember that you're going to have to just take that time for self-care and just reflection, and don't lose the vision of who you are. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we've got the Magician. This is for the current energies, the Magician and the Emperor and the Two of Wands. So what we've got happening here is, so this is reinforcing, the Magician is reinforcing what it is that you are progressing towards. So you're learning new skill sets in what this new venture is, this new relationship, this new situation, new workplace. It even could be a completely lifestyle change in work and environment. You might be moving from the city to the country or the country to the city. It's a complete flip around, and so you're going to have to be learning a whole new skill set. And just remember that the universe is there to help you. It will guide you. There will be hints and tips, spread throughout your day. And just really sit with yourself and go with the flow of what your intuition is telling you. And everything will work out well for you with that. Then we had the Emperor. And the Emperor in the tarot he is the spiritual leader, the masculine, sort of like a very masculine, fatherly figure, a dominant male, a protector, and you're going to be very looked after as you're transitioning through this period. There's going to be a lot of guidance and help from an older, it doesn't necessarily have to be a male, but of a masculine energy, and they're going to be wanting to share their knowledge with you and guide you through all of the little hurdles that you're going to find yourself along, and there's not going to be huge hurdles, but as we do progress and we change into a new lifestyle, and we change ourselves up, there's always going to be some obstacles that you're going to have to jump over, and you're going to find there's going to be a lot of help with one particular person that has a lot of masculine energy, and someone that's been living in that lifestyle or in that position, that job, in that industry for quite some time, and they're going to really help you through. The Two of Wands in tarot, Wands is all about taking action, and so that's where we are at the moment. You are taking action, you're grabbing hold of something, and you're really working on it, and you're doing everything that you need to do to progress forward. And two in tarot is about balance. So what you have to remember, this is also reflecting back to the chosen one here about remembering to take self-care and remember what it is, the reason that you have chosen this path. So it's about balance, and it's really about balancing out that whole thing. You're going to be taking on a lot of new information. There's probably going to be some education into the lifestyle change of what it is that you need to do. And so you just really need to remember to keep everything balanced as you progress through this. Okay, so we'll go on to now our past influences. So this is everything that you've learned in the past that's been of benefit to bring into the future, to really guide you through and help you along. Help you. Oh, it's all falling out here. Help you along your way. Okay, and so with the foundation, we can see that you really have been nurturing this idea or this lifestyle of where you're going to. Yep, there we go. So it's not of no surprise to see that the Tower has come out here. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Cups. So in Cups, Tarot represents emotion. So as you will go through a wave of emotion because you're going to be coming into something that's unknown, or you may have dabbled in this sort of field before, but you haven't really gone like full into what it is that you've decided to do now. You've sort of been sitting on the edge and looking in, but now you've actually plunged right into it. So there's going to be a lot of emotional waves coming up and down as you work through everything. And the Eight in Tarot is all about movement, positive change, and recognition. So from the messages that I'm getting from this past experiences, past influences, is that you have made the right decision to progress forward, and everything that you have been doing has led you to exactly where you are now, and that's just reaffirming that you have made the right decision. The Three of Pentacles. So Pentacles in the Tarot deck is all about the physical, the earthly, the possessions that we have, and also about It can be income as well. And 3 is about beginnings of achievement. So you're going to be seeing you're going to be seeing the beginnings of this decision paying off for you very, very quickly. A lot quicker than what you had thought it was going to show. So that's really good, that you're going to be really reaping the benefits very, very quickly from this new lifestyle. And the Tower, again, the Tower, we all know the Tower is about a change, about the out with the old and in with the new. And what it is with the Tower, as the Tower crumbles, everything that is of that we don't need any longer crumbles and moves away, and it's the foundation that we're left with of what we need to rebuild that Tower back up. So it's all about a new beginnings and a new start. Okay, so we'll get some clarifiers for our future guidance and influences. And like I said, with our foundation card here, it's all, we can see a lot of, a lot of socializing, I can see a lot of, even though I feel that you feel quite balanced with who you are. Oh, that's interesting, the Hermit's come up, with who you are, but there is still going to need some time, I think, to just reflect, and that is how the Hermit card has come up. So there's going to be some self-reflection time, just retreating a little bit, getting everything, like getting all your ducks in a row, understanding your capabilities, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, and just work all of that out, and just take that time to really, really nut out the path that you want to take with this new lifestyle decision that you've made. Okay, the Ace of Swords and the Four of Swords. So with swords, it's all about the intellect. So again, this is, in the future, there's going to be some time, like you're going to be doing all of your work and progressing forward, but you're going to hit a brick wall, and you're going to have to sit down and work a whole new plan out so that everything can progress forward. And so that's in the near future. I can see that that's going to happen. You're going to have to start afresh and reassess everything, work, determine what is working, what isn't working, and get that plan back on track for you. And the Four of Swords, again, swords is all about the intellect, the planning, putting things into a program or like a plan. And 4 is all about stability. So you're going to be working in the near future. So what are we doing with May, June, July, August? I'm thinking the next 3 months. May will all be about setting everything down. And then June, July is going to be where you're going to look back, reassess everything. And what I'm getting from this is just make sure that you keep lots of records and notes and statistics and flowcharts and graphs, and really track everything, how you've been going, because that's going to come in very, very handy for when you're assessing everything, and for when you go into that hermitizing state of reflection and really looking at what it is that that you need to do to make sure that you continue on the upward scale. Okay, so this is our hidden messages. 6 of Swords, King of Swords, and our 9 of Cups. Okay. So, with swords, our swords are all about, like we said, the intellect. So you've got quite a lot of swords happening here. Okay, so I'll start with the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords, he is obviously the king of, when we talk about the intellect. So just make sure that you have all your data at hand and easily available to continue to refer back to, and make sure that you are working on the right path. And the 6 of Swords, 6 in tarot is about relaxation. So what this is telling me is that if you keep your records really good record keeping, and it may not necessarily have to be with business, it could even just be with relationship or just the budget of the household. If you keep that in check, you will have that feeling of that everything's okay, because you will be in control of exactly what's happening, when things are going to happen. You will be the one that's in control of that, so that you will actually be able to relax and enjoy what it is that you have manifested and what it is that you have set out. And then we've got the Nine of Cups. So 9 in tarot is the completion, and it's the completion step before the final reward. So that is coming up in the hidden messages. I'm feeling the message to come from that is that, again, it's to do with like the stock taking, the keeping of the data, the analysing of everything. Just keep the little goals that you know, as you go along. There's always little goals and little steps that you come to. Note those down as well, as small as what you might feel they are in the moment. Just diarise them or write them down in a journal, and so you can reflect back on them, because the cups is all about emotion, and it's really good for you to be able to see the little accomplishments that you have, and they're the stepping stones that you've taken to get to, you know, to the end goal of where you've got to. And it's really, really important that you celebrate as you go along. And I can feel that that's where there's going to be a lot of happiness coming in as you are rewarding yourself from the job well done that you have completed. Like, you've made this decision to change something in your life and move forward, and it's going to pay off. It's going to be very, very rewarding for you. Okay, so that's the reading for May 2023 for Gemini. That was just a general reading, so with all the readings, just take what resonates with you. And I do wish you all the best for May, and we'll see you again in, where are we? June, for next month. Okay, take care.